I work with women right now one-on-one in a coaching model, and I take them through a 4-step process, and usually we start with a 3-month program just to see where we move them through in those 3 months. Some women move very quickly, others feel like, I've got a lot of things that I'm working through, and so we have to help them understand that being attached to that old story doesn't necessarily propel them and move them forward. And so I take them through a 4-step process. It's really a 5-step process. The first is becoming open and receptive. And when you become open and receptive, this is the process of closing that or stopping that mental chatter, that distraction, that subconscious voice that talks to you and tells you you're not good enough, right? And then once we get that to kind of quiet, then all of a sudden they start to become aware of their surroundings. Because we can walk through life, drive through life, have a conversation, and not hear anything. I mean, we've all said, hi, I'm such and such, introduced ourselves, and the other person introduces themselves, but our mind is already gone, so we don't hear what that person's name is. And so once we silence that mental chatter, then we get them to become open and receptive. Or once they're open and receptive, we get them to start to understand awareness, like starting to use their senses. What do you hear right now? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you smell? And then all of a sudden that brings them into the present moment. When you're present, now we move into stage 3, which is starting to appreciate. And when you start to appreciate your life, now this is going to be slightly different. Appreciation, and then step 4 is gratitude. Now they're very, very similar, but I suggest that appreciation is still internalized. I'm determining whether or not I like something, don't like something, enjoy it, don't enjoy it. So I'm still appreciating what's coming in. I might not like a particular song, but I can appreciate the artistry that goes behind it.
Good point.
And so when I fill up with so much appreciation, right, I'm like, oh God, this is so amazing. All of a sudden it spills out and becomes gratitude, which is stage 4. And gratitude, when you're so grateful, and there's so much gratitude in your life, gratitude naturally just becomes love. And so my 5th stage is helping them to really understand what unconditional love is. And being able to turn that on when they need to, when they realize, oh, I'm really upset because of this, and that piece that's upset is an attachment, and that's their own ego. And so when I help them through the openness and receptivity process, they learn to let go of that. And when they let go of that, all of a sudden they can let go of it anytime they want, and unconditional love can thrive any moment that they want. It's just a matter of that awareness again. It's a full cycle, and it just continues to cycle around.
Sure. And for those listening, that, my gosh, that is so powerful. I mean, just stop and think about it. What's holding you back? What's limiting you? What has the world told you about that you're not good enough, or you can't do these things, you're not worthy? All that nonsense